Welcome to Bible Study with Fred. Let's have a Bible study on John chapter 13, verses 18 to 30. This is part 2 of my comments. So I'm going to encourage you to read John 13, 18 to 30. You can watch my video from yesterday. I hope you watch all my videos, but and you can hear the context. So I'm on part 2 of my comments, and I'm going to begin with these comments with Paul, writing to the Corinthians, tells them their insistence on women wearing long hair is a good thing. At the end of the talk, he says, though, that if anyone wants to argue, they have no such custom or concern in the other churches. We know from this story in Strabo that the hill of Corinth, or Acro Corinth, contained 1,000 short-haired temple prostitutes. So it would be important to the Corinthian Christians for their women to have long hair to distinguish them from those temple prostitutes. 1 Corinthians 11:16. But if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of God. I certainly do not intend to wear a robe in my daily activities because the men of the Bible wore them in order to seem more righteous to others, nor will I swap my car for a camel or a donkey. And men, don't even think about kissing me. That's a warning. Jesus took a piece of unleavened bread and dipped it into bitter broth, according to some, a token of goodwill, much like a toast in our day, and gave it to Judas Iscariot, whom he identified as the betrayer. As an example of a meal where food was eaten similarly, see Ruth 2:14. Ruth 2:14 says, And Boaz said unto her, At mealtime come thou hither, and eat of thy bread, and dip thy morsel in the vinegar. And she sat beside the reapers, and she reached her parched corn, and she did eat, and was sufficed and left. Now Satan then entered Judas, who was already prepared for his treason, and Jesus told him to do what he must do quickly. The others assumed that Judas was being sent on a mission peculiar to the work they did with Christ, to get provisions or to give to the poor. And it was night. John 9:4 and 5. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Paul wrote, Romans 13:12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. You are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Peter wrote, 2 Peter 3:10, But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. As Christ's resurrection was revealed in the morning, we are waiting for Christ's return for us, for the morning light to peek over the horizon. Genesis 1:5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. Psalm 30, verses 4 and 5 says, Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness. For his anger endureth but a moment, and his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 130, verse 6. My soul waiteth for the Lord more than they that watch for the morning. I say, more than they that watch for the morning. 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, whereunto you do well that you take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts. We live in the night of the world, as the Hebrew day started with the evening and then the morning. See the first chapter of Genesis. First there is darkness, then there is light. We Christians are not of the darkness, but of the light, and we, of all people, are waiting for the morning light to come. Judas has gone to betray Christ. The die is cast, in a manner of speaking. God's plan to redeem mankind is about to begin in earnest. Okay, now yesterday I talked about George Washington. I had a quote about George Washington, and that quote came from the book by James Thomas Flexner, George Washington and the American Revolution, that was published by Little Brown and Company, and it's page 477. So I'm asking you to open your Bible today. Let God speak to you through his word. I'm also asking you to study your Bible, cross-reference the verses, and both of those things before you do them. Pray to God for wisdom and understanding, and then share your interpretation with someone else. Now, you can purchase my comments on Amazon. You can read them on blogger.com. I'll post the links below. But if you watched this video this far, please click like and subscribe or follow, and share the video with someone else. Now, obviously, if you don't watch yesterday's video, then this one might not make much sense. But it's a continuation. It's a part 2 of what my comments were yesterday. All right. I look forward to doing this. Look forward to your comments. Thank you.